Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I am going to teach you guys how to play the farm lane. I'll be playing Shoyu and I'll be giving you 5 tips on how to play farm lane. And yeah, if you guys enjoy these types of videos, make sure to hit the like button to show your support and also subscribe if you're new here. I've already made how to play Clash lane and how to play mid lane, so if you guys haven't watched it already, make sure to check it out. So let's get right into this video. So the very first tip that I'm going to give you as a farm laner is to always poke your enemy marksman while avoiding getting poked yourself. So you have to deal damage to them and you should not get hit by them. So you have to, like heroes with like Shoyu, it's very easy to do. If you know how to snipe the enemies, you can just keep sniping them. And as you can see, our support is not here and I don't really mind that. Like most of the time I'm okay with being alone in my lane than being with my support when I'm playing farm lane. And also, as you can see here, I used my first ability right there in that brush, so that if an enemy assassin or the enemy mid laner comes to gank me, like come to kill me, I can see them immediately, because that is the brush in which they will hide, right? So you guys know in my how to play solo video, I told you guys this is a very good brush for hiding and attacking the enemy marksman. But that is why I have used my first ability right there, so that if enemies come, I can see immediately. And also you saw me, I didn't try to snipe the enemies there, I tried to snipe the minions. See, immediately after, see, we can see Hansin on the map, right? That is all thanks to my placement there, and he had to come and remove that that first ability of mine, that vision giving device. So that is exactly why you need to put the vision right there. Okay, nice hook by our Kui, but before I can snipe him, his support came in the middle and blocked that snipe. I don't know if you guys saw that. My snipe was on point, but their support immediately dashed inside and took the snipe for him. Very well played. These guys are all Chinese, the opponents, and it's also 5-man team. No, actually it's a trio queue, me, Osias, and now my support is here and now I can play even more aggressive. So even before our support came here, I was sniping the enemy marksman and poking him, and I was still staying at full HP, and I was also avoiding their support's ability. And now see, since they removed my previous vision device, I have planted a new one right there, and I didn't even try to snipe him because he's just trying to avoid it with all his life. So no use trying to snipe him, I'm not going to accomplish anything by landing the snipe on him. So that is why I decided to not snipe right there. And then here I tried to snipe the minions, and I did snipe the minions, and now I can just one-shot them. They are very low HP. So yeah, sometimes you have to be aware of whom you want to snipe. You can also snipe minions when the enemies are pushing into you and they are threatening to take the tower. Just snipe the minions, and as you can see, I'm just very good at poking the enemy marksman so hard that he's just probably annoyed at this point, and this time the snipe landed on the enemy support. So yeah, as a marksman, the first point is always try to poke the enemies while you should avoid getting poked by them. Okay, now the second important thing is you should always shoot enemies who come into your range, but you should never step out of your position to shoot someone. I'll repeat once again, you should shoot enemies who come into your range. See, our support pulled their support, and only then I started attacking him. I didn't go forward and try to shoot him. So how to play safe is always stay in one position, hold your position, and if an enemy comes into your position, you shoot them. Never step out of your position to go and shoot an enemy, especially in the early game. Another trap, another vision device placed there, that is going to ensure that I am never getting like ambushed hereafter in this match, because as long as these two traps, the vision devices, are active, no one can gank me. If the enemy mage comes, I will see. If the enemy assassin comes, I will see. And see, I'm shooting that guy. I shot him a few times and then I know that he will retreat, right? That is why I was continuously chasing him and shooting him. A nice hook again by our support. We were able to get the kill. And here I could go and shoot the tower. You guys might be wondering why I didn't do that. The reason for that is, see, I knew that the enemy mage will come, and that is why I decided to fall back. Because if the assassin also comes with the mage, the assassin can quickly dash towards me and stun me a few times, and their mage will permanently freeze me to death. So that is why I played a bit passive right there. I'm trying to shoot her, and yeah, she just walks out of range, so I just cancelled it. No use trying to shoot it for no reason, and we got the tower. Thanks to Milady, she did most of the tower damage, and yeah, this is exactly what I was worried about, and it happened. See, last time I didn't overextend right there, only because I didn't want the assassin to come from the side, because I didn't know his position or his whereabouts. So I know where the mage is, he is coming to the lane. I know the support is inside the tower and the marksman also, but the assassin is missing. So I don't want to risk fighting him now, and I don't know why our Cerobro waited that long to go and clear my wave, my lane wave, because yeah, the tower basically lost more than half of its HP by the time he got there, and he was just standing there camping. But it's okay, at least he didn't steal our wave. So yeah, he went to clear the wave, but I pinged him and said retreat, so that is why he retreated. Otherwise he would have got these minions, and look at how much gold I would have not got. See, I got like around 200 gold, and Zero almost just went and wiped all of it. Okay, now I'm going to stay here. Another vision placed inside the enemy jungle. This is a very core vision like device. This is a very good planted one, because you will be able to monitor their rotations. And see, again their marksman got hooked, but look what I'm doing. I am shooting the enemy tower. I destroyed the enemy tower, and then I am shooting their mage. I know that they will kill the enemy marksman for sure, because like Kui hooked him, right? So there is no way for him to escape after that, and that is why instead of attacking the enemy marksman, I started attacking the tower, because the minions went into the tower. So the third tip that I'm going to give you guys is, always you have to take the tower when your team is diving into a tower. So usually there is a thing called tower dive. So if the enemies, like 2 enemies are standing inside a tower and you have 5 of your team ready, all 5 will go and jump into the tower and kill the enemies, right? While your team is doing that, your job as a marksman is to only attack the tower. Keep that in mind. Only after destroying the tower, you have to deal damage to the enemies inside. Your mage will take care of dealing damage to them, your assassin will take care of dealing damage to them, and your job is to break the tower. So just like how I did, ignored the enemy Marco Polo and just went on to attack the tower. That is how you should also play. And see, my first ability is paying off. That bro didn't even know he was in my vision, and he got caught out, and I shot him 2 times. And this marksman doesn't do any crit, and his attack speed is low because he's using a sniper. But the thing about him is, his auto attacks deal so much damage. It's so satisfying to see how easily he will melt tanks. With 4 or 5 auto attacks in the late game, and the tank will lose 80% of HP, guys. I'm not even joking. Just 4 slow auto attacks. Look how slowly he's shooting, but the damage is just insane. And again, instead of joining the fight in the mid lane, first I got this tower and then came here, and see this is what I was talking about. This is the damage, and their assassin is coming to kill me. Instead of diving towards the red buff side, I dive towards my team, because I know my team will save me. If I dive that side, who's going to save me? So these are the things that you have to like immediately plan and think about. I tried to snipe her, but she flickered away, but nevertheless she died after that to Milady, but maybe at least she could have given me the kill. But yeah, so that is the third one. When your team is engaging into a tower, you have to focus on destroying the tower rather than killing the enemies. Okay, and now see how much damage I will deal to this Lubu for each of my auto attacks. See, isn't it satisfying, guys? This marksman is like, look at this. Look at the damage. 3 auto attacks and his HP is almost gone. And then I got damaged by their support. And here I use flicker at this Chinese guy. He ulted and he knew that I will also try to flicker and escape him. So he also flickered and finished me off. So yeah, against a good team, this is not a bad team at all. And you can see these Chinese names, right? Okay, chill truck driver. Yeah, okay, yeah. Did you guys hear that? Annoying ass truck driver. Okay, So yeah, back to this match. So 3 points I have told already. The fourth one is, this is probably the most important one. Always stick to your team, stick with your team in the late game. Don't expect your team to stick with you. This is the biggest mistake that you guys probably make, and you are all complaining that your team is not helping you. They are not, whenever you play marksman, they are just abandoning you, and they are your assassin, the enemy assassin is just killing you all the time. Have you guys ever considered to stop going alone and to stay with your team instead of expecting them to stay with you? You can always go around with them, like always hold hands with your team, don't let them go. Walk always with them. Have you tried that? Try that and you will know, because sometimes we just need to think differently. Instead of expecting them to follow you all the time, you start following them and you will be together with them, and you will have a higher chance of survival instead of just always complaining that your team is not helping you. And I don't know why this guy is like so fervently chasing me here. Like, he is the losing team, right? Look at his enemy, look at the enemy high ground. There are no towers there. All of their high ground towers are destroyed, and this guy literally chased me all the way from their high ground tower, knowing very well that he cannot catch me. Here I tried to snipe and get the kill, but the Hanjin died before that. So much damage from my team, and looks like Hanjin also was chasing me all the way here. I thought of recalling, but then I realized that I have good lifesteal. So look at this lifesteal, guys. You don't need to recall after a certain point in the game. You can just attack these monsters and you will get HP back. Just make sure that your jungler is not having very little gold. Here our jungler has the most gold in our team, so that is why I am like okay with getting all these jungle creeps. Otherwise I won't do that. And again here, see, I'm clearing the mid lane wave and I'm just only focusing on pushing it through, but I think the enemy assassin will come to kill me now, and you'll see how much damage this guy can do. Okay, yeah, he will come now. See, he's here. Well played, but look at the damage. He did his combo properly, but you saw just one auto attack, ultimate, and another auto attack. His HP was down to 1%, and our Liampo just finished him off. And here this vision device can be placed a little bit better, covering the brushes that are on the back side. But yeah, it is what it is. So I am sniping the enemy support here, and I expect him to snipe me back, right? He also has a very long range capability, so that is why after sniping I moved away. So instead of just standing there and taking a snipe from him, I snipe and then return. And look at that damage, guys. We sniped and our team was able to finish. And look at this, instead of attacking the enemies, what I'm doing, see, I attacked and destroyed the enemy core. So as a marksman, whenever your team is engaging into a tower to destroy it, your job is solely to get the tower, and after breaking the tower you can attack the enemies. Okay, so these are the 4 points that I would want all the marksman players to know, and once you know that, you will become a pro. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like to show your support. I know at the start I said 5 points, but 2 of the points I said as 1, so don't worry, I didn't forget any points, guys. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be it for the video, guys. I hope you all found this video entertaining and helpful, and if you did, make sure to support me by hitting the like and subscribe button. I hope you all have a really great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.